So just intro first.
Yep.
So I'm Patrick Miltner. I'm the Senior Product Manager at GE Lighting for all of our software and mobile applications. I was one of the first CIG interns at BW before we had a building, before we had much of anything, and that was back in 2007, 2008. I went to BW, graduated in 2010.
Hi, I'm Matt Triana. I'm a 2012 graduate of Baldwin, Wallace University. I was in the SIG Student Athlete Student Fellows program, and I was the first SIG student athlete to have an internship.
My name is Brooke Radisky. I'm a BW graduate of 2014. I studied political science and sociology and was a track and field and cross-country student athlete. I was also a SIG intern and am now the vice president at Carlton McKenna & Company, an investment bank in Cleveland, Ohio.
My name is Daniela Muhay. I'm currently a research fellow at the Center for International Development at Harvard University, where I work in the Growth Lab. At BW, I graduated in 2014.
My name is David Shapiro. I am the Center for Innovation and Growth Practice Manager. And so I was a SIG intern from 2013 all the way to 2016. The SIG is who I am. I'm working here on a regular basis. I can't speak enough on how much the SIG has impacted my life, both as a student at BW and now as a professional full-time employee.
I'm the VP of Marketing of Reunion Marketing. It's a company that I co-founded with a few other people back in 2015. We're a digital marketing agency. We have clients across the country. We have 50 employees and over 200 clients. But I do attribute to what things that I learned in college, specifically at SIG, to helping me succeed every day in what I do. As a basketball player, I hung around my teammates a lot, and we had our circle, and I didn't really have a group of friends that were interested in entrepreneurship. And so this fostered really creativity for me. It inspired me. It allowed me to solve complex problems with these interns, and just really for me, I think that helped shape how I think. And one thing too that I love about SIG is their structure, but I was trusted at a very young age to make decisions and help see through large projects. As a 21-year-old sitting in front of executives at a large financial institution, that was experience that I literally could never have planned for.
It's just the advantage to know what the real world really looks like. So being in a meeting with a vice president of a Fortune 200 company or something along those lines, not many undergraduate students get to do things like that. So really seeing that these people are just human beings who like to help others takes you away. It kind of reduces that fear or nervousness as you're graduating college and you're going into the workforce.
We went from the classroom to the boardroom. And that process is something that's not usually afforded to undergraduate students. And the skills that I learned at the SIG and that mindset of seeing opportunities where others see challenges and turn the other way has served me very well later on in life, and reminded me of those values of courage and perseverance and seeing opportunities instead of surrendering to challenges, and even things like homesickness or not having financial stability while you're going through graduate education in yet another foreign country. And after that, I ended up working at the International Monetary Fund and now at Harvard, where I do what I did at the SIG, but now I don't do it for corporate partners and for community development organizations. I do it for entire countries.
I am here today at Carlton McKenna as a vice president 100% because of the SIG. 2 weeks before graduation and before I went to Ohio State and dove right into my PhD, I completely changed my mind, did a 360 and said, no, I'm going into business. I'm going to find a job somehow doing consulting type work similar to the SIG projects, because this is really where my passions lie.
Fast forward over a decade now since I was a CIG student fellow, your opinion of how CIG sets you up in your career changes, and I think I actually appreciate it more the further out from college that I've gotten. And specifically, I think the big thing for me is recognizing how CIG actually taught you how to think. CIG teaches you how to be curious, how to ask questions, how to get to the point, and how to really validate if something's worth solving or not. So one of the things that CIG really focuses on is helping students find what they're passionate about and You know, it shows you that there's a lot more value in working with something that you're personally invested in, that you care deeply about, that you're passionate about. And if you can figure that out, which is hard as a student, you realize that once you find that thing, and for me it was technology. Once you find that thing, it's not really work anymore. It's more, you know, you start to see work as a hobby, and it's fun, and you enjoy doing it. And CIG was really good about helping people get experiences to the point where you can start to understand, like, what do I enjoy doing? And you know, just because I majored in something doesn't mean that I'm necessarily, you know, stuck doing that one thing. That, you know, you start to understand that it's deeper than that.
But what I did realize and learn through SIG was it's not supposed to be easy. And in listening to other entrepreneurs come in and speak, or seeing other business problems, I just kind of realized early that that's normal. And so I feel like the internship, and then also just working with the other SIG interns, that the easy route wasn't really something that I was interested in doing.
Lacey and the rest of the people that I spent my time with really showed me, you know, how to take your work to the next step, how to dive a little deeper. And I think that's really helped in all facets of my life. Am I leading by example throughout the virtues that we preach here at the SIG, but also personally? So when I was a student athlete here, without the Center for Innovation and Growth, I do not think I would have had the success that I had as a student athlete. They really gave me that confidence that I needed, that support outside of my family and my team.
At the SIG, I had the opportunity to become really good friends with 8 individuals that my college path would have never brought me across. The relationships I have with the students that I was interns with far supersedes any other relationships that I had in college. They're people that you truly bonded with because you went through something that nobody else can experience.
I'm thankful for the mentorship that I've had from everyone. I'm thankful for the community now that I've been out and my career has grown, and you know, I've grown as a person and as a leader. I'm more thankful now for the lasting relationships from CIG.
I think the biggest thing about who you meet throughout your time at the SIG is you're probably going to meet someone that you may not have crossed paths with beforehand. So I met with students from various majors doing incredible work outside of just athletics, and that's kind of where you get siloed as a student athlete. So it has really helped me develop relationships with people who I may not have thought I had much in common with, but the SIG is the common bond that we all share.
I really appreciate, and I try every single day to be worthy of the support that the Radcliffe Foundation has given to BW and the Center for Innovation and Growth. I think one of my goals in life is to pay it forward every day, and to someday have the opportunity to make the difference that you're making in lives of people like myself, for other people and communities around the world. So thank you.
The development and growth that I've had here, and the people that I've met that have helped me take my life to the next level.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Any other final notes you want to say, or you think you did it all?
I think I got it.